Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing good, man. Looking forward to this Monday. Looking forward to the week. Hey, man, look. It's not even Monday. It's actually Tuesday. I'm tripping. Tripping. Got my days all messed up. Oh, man. Yes, it is Tuesday. Hope you're looking forward to Tuesday and that you had a great Monday yesterday. Well, guys, let's get into it. Mavericks played the Oklahoma City Thunder, the reigning champion Oklahoma City Thunder last night in Dallas, and they unfortunately fell short to the Thunder 101 to 94. Now, this game was pretty close in like the first and second quarter, and I mean, we played them pretty tough, man. We played, considering they didn't have J Dub, they didn't have Caruso, they didn't have a couple of other defenders of theirs. I mean, but we also didn't have Derek Lively or Daniel Gafford or Kyrie Irving, of course. But still, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing that happens in these matchups too throughout the week. Throughout the year with OKC, it's like we always have a guy or two who's missing in these matchups. So it always ends up being like, is this really how it's going to be? Because I just know, like, at the end of the year, everybody's always like, well, we really haven't seen their full teams together. And that's kind of just funny how that always kind of happens with OKC. But I mean, look, bro, we're still that team that plays them very hard. We're not afraid of OKC at all. They know that we're not afraid of them, and we bring it to them every single time that we play them. But hey, man, like, we don't always win. Like, it's okay. Like, it happens. I just feel better about this because of the fact that, man, I mean, look, bro, Coop didn't look good. He got hurt in the beginning of the game. He ran. I don't even know exactly who ran into his shoulder. I gotta like look back at that play. I haven't really seen that clip anywhere, but he clearly got hurt very early into the game, and his shoulder was bothering him for a majority of the game. Like, honestly, the entire game. And I'm not trying to come up with excuses and say that that's why we lost or that affected him the entire game. It's like, no. I mean, OKC is a really great defensive team, and they had Lou Dort and they had Case and Wallace hounding him, picking him up the entire court. So that, of course, did hold a factor as well as to what happened into it. But it just wasn't a good game for him. Just wasn't a game that, honestly, like, he had a lot going for him. I mean, looking at the stats, man, he went, what is this? 1 of 9 from the field. Like, yeah, he only had that one basket. It was a really good basket, though. It's a basket he got over like 3 defenders. So that's a pretty nice. There was a pretty nice snapshot of that. But all in all, it's like what, 1 of 9. So 11.1 from the percent from the field. He missed all 3 of his threes. He had 2 rebounds, no assists, 2 steals though, no blocks, and he had only 2 points and a negative 20 plus minus. So clearly the worst game that he's played out of the 4 so far. But I mean, we're just hoping that, honestly, it's nothing too serious in that shoulder and that he can get back out there on Wednesday when we play the Pacers, because we're definitely going to need him out there. But also, just, you don't want him to be dealing with an injury like this so quickly on to the season. Looking at some more of the stats, I mean, Clay, bro, 3 of 11. Like I said, Clay's got to figure this shit out. I don't know what's going on with him. Negative 12 plus minus, 2 of 6 from 3. It's like 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Proud of him for that. Only 2 turnovers. PJ Washington, 15 points. Shout out to PJ. PJ's been having such a great start to the year, man. Looking good out there. AD, 26 points. He's been a star, man. 20 points in every single game this year so far. He clearly doesn't like playing the 5. We can see that. So, like, these games where he has to play the 5 because Lively and Gafford out, our offense goes up. We look better, but their defense and other aspects aren't as great. And you can clearly see that throughout the game. So that's why I'm so excited and want for us to have our whole team, or as close to our whole team as we possibly can, because at that point we'll be able to really assess this team, and we'll really be able to allow each of our players to play the positions they want to play and that they were born to play. And Anthony Davis, like, I know we're talking about point flag and how that's a big thing and how we want to take the ball out of his hands a little bit to where we have an actual facilitator, or like one who's that's his job, his main focus. But we also got to think about Anthony Davis as well and how he's playing much more of the five than he really wants to play, and how that may be something that we need to honestly keep eyes on because it's a long season and everybody's always worried about AD getting hurt and everything. So that's something that we need to look into, in my opinion. Max Christie, 14 points. My boy is doing great, man. 50% from three, 4 of 8. He is shooting the lights out. He's shooting a piss out of that ball, some people like to say. And you just love to see it, man. D'Angelo Russell, not as great of a game in this game as he had in the Toronto game, but I mean he was out there, 10 assists, man, 9 points. I was like, clearly the offense just runs differently when D'Lo is, at the helm, and that's something that we're gonna honestly have to just give into and understand that that's what's going to be like. Najee, 9 points, pretty good game. You know what I'm saying? No assist from Najee, surprisingly enough. Kind of want him to get that up, but hey, man, he did what he did out there. You know what I'm saying? Negative 15 plus minus, not the greatest. So honestly, definitely got to tighten that shit up, Najee. My boy Jaden Hardy, man, 2 of 4 from three, 11 points, 10 plus a 10 plus minus, man, a plus 10 plus minus. Yeah, tied for the best plus minus, him and Max Christie. And it's like, bro, when he came out there, he definitely helped us get back into this game, and he made it a game in the fourth quarter. Because I'm telling you, first 3 quarters, we're playing really tight with them. It doesn't look like anything's too crazy. We get into the third quarter, they blow this shit open. Like they blow the game open, balloon it up to like a 22-point lead at the height of it, and it's like, oh shit, it's scary times. It's not gonna get good. Going to the fourth, I think it's like with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter or whatever. We just start this fucking run where we come back on them and we get it to where it's like we're a point. We're like, yeah, we're within a point of them. We come back from like 22 down, and we come back to where we're only down a point. D'Lo hits the runner that gets us down a point, but then on the other end, Harkenstein gets an easy ass little layup or whatever like that puts them back up three. Come back on the other end, D'Lo shoot the three. He misses, and basically that's the ball game. That's the end of the game at that point. So it's like, I know people are going to be shitting on D'Lo, understandably so. His shot selection at times is fucking. It's to be desired, is what I'll just say to leave it nicely. But if it wasn't for D'Angelo Russell, we wouldn't even be in that game. So you can't be mad at him for taking that shot. So do not beat up D'Lo for that. It's like, man, we fell short. Shit didn't shake the way we wanted it to shake, but all in all, guys, like it's not that bad. Caleb Martin only I mean, no, he had 0 points. Yeah, I mean, he didn't really do too much, and I know a lot of y'all want to shit on him, but his defense was actually not that bad while he was in the game. Like he did his thing on he did his thing on Shea and staying in front of those boys. So I get it. Everybody wants to shit on him because of the whole Quentin Grimes trade and everything. And I understand he hasn't done it. He hasn't lived up to what we want him to. So that's just more for him to eventually get to that and actually do what we need his ass to do. I mean, at least for right now, he's trying to hold it down on the defensive end, which we do love to see, but it will be great if he starts knocking in some fucking threes for us just to help out. Like basically overall, our team just needs to shoot better, in my opinion. There's a lot of things we do need to do better. Like we need to cut down on the turnovers, and we did that this game. We only had 8 turnovers all game this game, and we had 8 turnovers in the first quarter alone in the Toronto game. So you see the difference. It's like they're trying to get better with the turnovers, and I like to see that. And it's like against a team like OKC, we played OKC and we had the least amount of turnovers we've had in a game all year. We're getting better in that regard. We're trying. You know what I'm saying? We're trying a lot of things. They're figuring out their groove. So it's like, give this team some patience, man. It's like we shot 30% from three, man. That was bullshit. Didn't really do too much there, man. 37% overall from the field. That wasn't too crazy either. It's like definitely like left a lot that could have been desired. Going over to OKC, I mean, look, Shea, we held him to only 23 points, and we know he walks out and gets 30 points a game. Chad had 18. He had a couple good buckets. Had a really nice dunk at one point in time. Isaiah Hartenstein, 16 points. Like, that's the difference with them for me. It's when he is able to get double digit, like 13, 14 points and up. That's a big difference for me because it's like that shows you he's getting those little push shots, he's getting those rebounds, he's doing everything that they need him to do. 12 rebounds, 11 rebounds from Chet. 12 rebounds from Isaiah Hartenstein, 11 from Chet. So it's like they were doing their thing on the offensive board. Like, finished with 50. Yeah, like we had 36 rebounds. They had 55. That was a big difference in there as well. We have to out rebound this team in order to beat them. So Lou Dort only 6 points. That sounds about right from his ass. You know, nothing too. I'm saying like they didn't. They had a pretty like evenly matched game where they had a bunch. They had like one, two, three, four, five. They had five people in double digits, so they spread the ball out around and kind of like it was a team effort game for them. So shout out to them. I guess they got their win. They're 4-0, defending champions. I like to talk my shit about them, but I can't say too much right now. And it is what it is. I ain't gonna be too mad about it. Hey, they showed me a lot in this game. It was pretty encouraging. You know, like I know we lost, and I don't want to take moral victories and be like we need to take a moral. Nah, it's just the team understands the urgency that they need to start playing with, and everybody's getting it. Like AD's getting in better shape, and he's still dropping 20 points a game. So it's like he's getting better. Coop, it sucked that you sucked. It sucked to see that he got hurt like I did, and he had such a bad game. But if Coop is 100% in this game, if Coop's 100% in this game, or if we have Lively or Gafford, we probably win this game by like 10 points. But that's a coulda, shoulda, woulda ass way to look at it. So I don't want to do that. They won. Kudos to them. We lost. It is what it is. But don't be so discouraged. We've lost 3 out of our first 4 games. I understand how people are panicking. Their fire deco chants are raining down. Everybody's pissed. I understand it. But if seeing what that team did yesterday against OKC, being down 20 and then still battling back to only lose this game by like 7, doesn't encourage you or make you feel like, okay, they've got the tools and we've got something here. We just got to figure this shit out and get it out onto the court in a consistent basis. If you don't feel like that, then we watched a different game. Like, we didn't watch the same game last night. So that's all I'm saying. Like, do not panic too much. It's a long season, man. Everybody keeps saying that. We're going to be saying that until the season ends. And at the end of the season, when it's over, we're like, damn, that was a long season. But just strap in, guys. Like, it's going to be ugly. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be ugly. There's going to be growing pains. It's not going to be super pretty. But we will get there. I believe in it. I have faith in it. And I know what'll happen. 1-3, but let's take a look at this week in the Dallas Mavericks. So we already got our loss. We already had that loss against OKC this past Sunday. Well, yesterday. Oh no, Monday. I'm messing up my day. Because I was at the game on Sunday because we did play Sunday, but we played Toronto Sunday, and we played OKC the next day on a back-to-back. So we lost against OKC, and our next game is against the Pacers tomorrow, Wednesday. They're still a speedy team, even though they don't got Hallie, even though they don't got Miles Turner anymore. They're still they're still a good looking team. I mean, they're doing pretty shitty this year as well too. They're 0-3 if I'm not mistaken. They're not trying to start 0-4. So this game is going to be a hard fought game between us and them. They're not going to just roll over and let us beat their ass. So we're going to have to take this win. And this is our last and final game at home. So we kind of want to end this off right, bro. We want to go. It sucks, but we want to go 2-3 at least to start off a 5-game like homestand, like the first 5-game homestand. I think they've said in history or ever or maybe for a long time. But it's like it's shitty if we start off 1-4 and all 5 of those games were at home. So let's get this dub. Let's get this dub tomorrow. Then after that, on Saturday, day after Halloween, November 1st, we are our first road game in Detroit against the Pistons. They got a young, scrappy team there too. So it's like these next few games aren't going to just be easy games that we have, but they are going to be games that definitely test us and let us see what we got, man. Like we gonna be kicking the tires on it. It's gonna test us and let us see, do you guys got nuts or not? Are y'all gonna step up are y'all gonna be able to step up to the occasion and do what needs to be done? Because if not, hey, then it's like it's either gonna get better or it's gonna get worse. We got to decide which way we're gonna have this go. So, all in all, guys, sucks to see a loss, especially to OKC. But hey, it happens. It's part of the game, man. Wins and losses. I'm not tripping too much. Hope the boys regroup. Hope Coop's shoulders doing better and feeling better. Hope nothing serious there. And man, just hope the boys can get some rest, get their minds right. J Kid and the rest of the coaching squad can get them focused on what they need to do and just understanding like, hey man, this is an everyday process. Just gotta get better every single day. Hopefully we see that, guys. Don't give up. Don't have too much doom and gloom. I know 1-3 isn't the way we envision this, but hey, man, shit doesn't always go the way we want it to, man. You know, it's not always how we plan things. Shit just goes how it goes, man. So, hope you guys enjoy the game. I'll talk to you later. Peace.